A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Viewers, in my last video we have done lesson number 3, and lesson number 3 I told you as it was about harakat. Harakat means like fatha, damma, kasra. We did the definition. Along with that we did the examples, 3-4 lines of the examples we did. So today inshallah we will do some more examples, and after finishing this lesson we'll start lesson number 4 and 5 also, because lesson number 4 is almost same as lesson number 3. So we will do some of the examples from lesson number 4, and then we'll skip the other examples and we'll start lesson number 5. So the examples which are front of you, these are the examples I took. A short example I took from lesson number 3. These are 3 lines front of you. We read them. This is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Sheen Fatha Sha, Sheen Kasra Shi, Sheen Damma Shu, Sha, Shi, Shu. Remember I told you that the sound of Fatha Damma Kasra and the length, it is about half an alif, because one alif longer length is of the mother letters. Mother letters inshallah we'll do in lesson number 7, but the Fatha Damma Kasra, these harakat, they have length of half alif. So it is Sha, Shi, Shu, and then the next 3 boxes, they are Sad, Fatha Sa, Sad Kasra Si, Sad Damma Su, Sa, Si, Su. Now Sad is a heavy letter. When we pronounce it, the sound should be heavy, like Sa, Sa. The mouth should be opened upwards and it makes a heavy sound. Sa, Si, Su. And then next line also, it has all the letters, they are heavy letters. In the next line, Dad and Ta. So we do these examples. This is Dad Fatha Da, Dad Kasra Di, Dad Damma Du, Da Di Du. And the next one is Ta Fatha Ta, Ta Kasra Ti, Ta Damma Tu. So it is Ta, Ti, Tu. And the next line is, the first 3 boxes of the examples, they are Dha Fatha Dha, Dha Kasra Di, Dha Damma Dhu, Dha Di Dhu. These are also heavy letters. These examples are also heavy, so we have to make the sound a little bolder. And then it is Ain Fatha, Ain Kasra, Ain Damma, A, Ri, Ru. This Ain, it comes from the middle of the throat, as in my lesson number 1 and 2 I explained you about the pronunciation of some of the letters, some throated letters as well. And I told you that Ain, it comes from the middle part of the throat and makes a deeper sound, and we pronounce it by putting a little stress over the middle part, the middle part, the central part of the throat. We make a small stress and then we pronounce it. It is A, Ri, Ru. Now I am going to skip some of the examples, because we have done in the last lesson also examples of Fatha Damma Kasra, and today also we read 3 lines. So I am jumping to lesson number 4. Lesson number 4 is nothing new. There's no new rule in it. It is just the more practice for the small kids, for the beginners, for the people they are starting just like freshly the Holy Quran, the freshly qaida. So this is why there's more practice for them in lesson number 4. In this it is Rawa. Rawa means like you need to practice ta and ta together. Like how do we pronounce the sound of ta, and then when it comes heavy sound with ta, so what will be the difference? So to make a difference also and to make more practice, this lesson number 4 is there. So we will do some of the examples of it, and I am choosing from the next page some examples. Okay, so if you see these 3 lines are front of you, we will practice these 3 lines, and then inshallah we will start lesson number 5. Kha, Fatha Kha. The box in which you see my pointer, it is Kha, Fatha Kha, Kha Kasra Khi, Kha Damma Khu, Kha, Khi, Khu. and then it is ghain fatha gha, ghain kasra ghi, ghain damma ghu, gha, ghi, ghu. And it is the next line, it is ba fatha ba, ba kasra bi, ba damma bu, ba, bi, bu. And next is mim fatha ma, mim kasra mi, mim damma mu, ma, mi, mu. And next line, the last line of this page is it is not the last line of the page, actually it is a line which I'm just teaching you from lesson number 4. So this is waw fatha wa, waw kasra wi, waw damma wu, wa, wi, wu. And the next one is fa fatha fa, fa kasra fi, fa damma fu, fa, fi, fu. We have done the practice of FATHA DAMMA KASRA in lesson number 3 and 4. I chose for you some of the portion from lesson number 3 and some of the portion from lesson number 4. This is a good practice we have done, alhamdulillah, and we are starting now lesson number 5. Lesson number 5, if you see the heading of lesson number 5, it is front of you. Lesson number 5 is about tanween. Tanween. Tanween actually means double fatha, double kasra, and double dhamma. When a sign, or you can say when a sign comes 2 times, when a sign comes doubled, we say it tanween. Like double zabar, double zair, and double pesh. You can also say it fathatain in Arabic. Like in Arabic they are called fathatain, kasratain, and dhammatain. So double fatha, double kasra, and double dhamma, they are called tanween. Tanween. And tanween, it sounds n at the end. N. Like for example, if you say ba double dhamma bun, so it sounds bun, n at the end, bin, n at the end. So the last sound of the letter would be n. N. This is tanween, and we are going to do the examples. By the examples, inshallah, you will learn more. I'm teaching you just first 2 lines today. Inshallah, in our next video, I will be completing lesson number 5, and inshallah we will start lesson number 6. So these 2 lines, we start from the beginning, the first box, my pointer blinking over there. This is ta alif double fathatan, ta double kasratin, ta double dhammatun. So the first box is tan, second tin, third tun, tan, tin, tun. The next box is ta alif double fatha tan, ta double kasra tin, ta double dhamma tun, tan, tin, tun. And the next line, this is za. Za, actually it is a superior letter, as we know that za is a superior letter. So here we have to make the sound a little buzzing. Za alif double fatha zan, za double kasra zin, za double dhamma zun, zan, zin, zun. And the next one is zal alif double fatha zan, zal double kasra zin, zal double dhamma zun, zan, zin, zun. So these 2 lines we have practiced about tanween. So inshallah in our next video I will be teaching you some more examples. We have done today, alhamdulillah, completed lesson number 3, and then we started lesson number 4. We also completed that because lesson number 3 and 4, I told you they are resemble to each other. The same practice in lesson number 3, same practice in lesson number 4, and then we started lesson number 5, and I explained you what is about tanween, what is tanween, what tanween is called, and how we have to pronounce when the letter they have tanween over or under. In short, we can say like tanween, when a sign comes doubled or when a sign comes 2 times, we say tanween, and tanween sounds n at the end. This is short. So of the pronunciation, we will not leave it, because this pronunciation help us a lot to read the letters rightfully, inshallah. I am choosing again a smaller one and also the one which will be easy for you to understand and to memorize. So we do today qaf and kaf. Qaf and kaf, these two letters. Qaf, the one which has two dots over, they both of them they are called haruf lahwiya. Haruf lahwiya. Lahwiya means the letters which are pronounced by the root of the tongue. Root of the tongue, right? So, but in qaf, the root of the tongue it touches to the soft part of the palate, and in the next kaf, which has a lighter sound, here the root of the tongue it touches to the hard part of the palate. This is the difference. Qaf, the first qaf which has two dots, they are called haruf lahwiya. If you see to the pronunciation, the blue box, it is written pronounced from the root of the tongue and the soft part of the palate. And the kaf which has a lighter sound, it is again haruf lahwiya, but it is pronounced from the root of the tongue and the hard part of the palate. From the root of the tongue and the hard part of the palate. So the hard part of the palate is used in saying kaf, the lighter one. Right, so we have done also the pronunciation of one group which is called haruf lahwiya. Haruf lahwiya has two letters, qaf and kaf, like the heavier qaf and the lighter kaf. So this is our lesson today. Alhamdulillah, we have completed lesson number 3, 4, and we started lesson number 5, and we did one pronunciation about haruf lahmiya, qaf and kaf. In the next 2 days, inshallah, I will make my new video in which I will be completing lesson number 5. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.